Hello there guys, Fengferth here, and welcome to Cube World. So, I'm doing the first impressions in ages. The past few months have been crap for games, for new games. I just haven't been interested in them. This game avoided my radar completely. Cole was the one who actually told me about the game, and I looked on it, did some research on it, and I thought, yeah, okay, I'll give it a crack and see how it goes. And I'm going to sound rather enjoying it. So, Cube World is currently in public alpha. It's made by two people, Wollay and his missus, I believe it's called Pixie. It's a voxel exploration based game with emphasis on RPG. It's actually really cool. One of the main things I really enjoy about it is the combat system. It's very intuitive, if you put it like that. It's really cool. First thing I want to do though is just show you the options menu. It's not much, as most games are in alpha, so you know that's fine. That's fine. I've got a bit of anti-aliasing there I could do if I wanted to. Again, as always, with all first impressions that are in alpha or beta, this is not a final representation of the final product, so please don't treat it as such. Okay, so in the game there's four classes. There's a mage, there's a ranger, there's a rogue, and there's blank. No, a warrior. Each class has two specializations that you can spec into. So as you can see with this particular mage, this one's actually a water mage. Water mages are really cool because they can deal damage and heal. Sniper is more about being long range, more about trying to get as much attack speed as possible and dealing as much DPS as possible at range. Ninjas are really cool because they focus on dodging as much as possible and counter-attacking. Really cool. And warriors tend to be more, well, not warriors, but the tank tends to be more of a tank, you know, trying to take as much punishment as possible while dealing it back. Of course, there is another specialisation for each of them, which I will not really go through. So, each individual character is locally stored, which means that you can basically take your character into different worlds. Now, the one thing that really got me about this is what really got me with Minecraft and the Deadlinger is that the world is procedurally generated, which means that it is pretty much random to a certain extent. And it's really cool indeed. So I'm going to use my stabby stab. Before we do, I'll actually show you the creation menu. So here we go. We have our little character here. There's a couple of races, fair few races. We have human, elf, dwarf, orc, goblin, lizard, undead, frogman. Quite a few races. I believe some are going to be, more is going to be implemented as the game's life cycle goes on. Genders, male and female, of course. Classes, you can change the face, you can change the haircut, if you have hair, and you can change the hair colour, which is really cool. It means you can have a red dwarf. Look at that. Or even a blue dwarf. An emo dwarf. Yes. Always wanted an emo dwarf. Okay, that's cool. Right. So, with each map, let's just create a new world. You can put a seed in, so you can put anything in. The great thing about it being procedurally generated is that if you do put a seed number in, and it's a good seed number, you can give it to all your mates and whatever, and they can use exactly the same seed. The game is also multiplayer, but it's done via ports and stuff like that. There's no proper support for it per se. It's just all done by ports and LAN. Which is unfortunate because at the moment I was trying to get into a session with Kyle and it just didn't happen, unfortunately. So, this is my rogue. He's really cool. He goes stabby. He can also do a lot of dodging, which is actually one of the great aspects of this game is dodging. I really enjoy it. Okay. Let's put the seed number 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 9, 4 because, you know, it's just random. Let's put YouTube. There we go. Let's create the world. It takes a while, so I'm just going to pause. And welcome back to the land of the living. Hey. A little bit stuttery, but that should go in time. Stupid fucking processor. Anyway, there's an awful lot of stuff to go through, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do all of it in this particular video. So, when you spawn into a new world, you get spawned fairly randomly. However, you always spawn in this particular biome, and apparently I'm trying to ride a... I don't know, what am I doing? Am I trying to climb up stuff? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, map. So here's your map. It's big. It's more than that. That's all that's been done so far. This here is a town. Now, you every time you start a new world, it will automatically spawn you right next to a town, which is really cool. However, if you carry on exploring, you can find other towns. So we're gonna head more or less directly towards it. So let's go that way. As you can see, the mini-map on the top right, and you've also got the compass. You've also got the time of day. You've got the temperature and the humidity, which you don't really need. There's stuff on the floor. Crafting plays a very, very important aspect of the game as well. So as you can see, there's cotton there. Cotton's really useful for my class. I have to use cotton for all my armour. So best pick that up. There's a bush over there. The bushes contain wood and string, I believe. Sometimes. It's pretty random what you get out of them. Oh, there's a few mountains here. There might be a little cave system here. Oh, and look at this. There is a cave system here. There's iron deposits. Now I need those as well so I can craft my daggers. Silver deposits so I can craft trinkets. That's cool. Ooh. Oh, bat! Shit! Oh my, oh my, oh my. So I can't see much, so I'm going to put my lantern on. And I'm also riding my pet. Right, let's put my lamp on. Press F for that. And there we go. Now we can see a bit better. This one dropped a shield. Cool. So that bat wasn't really a threat for me because it was lower level. Didn't really get much experience off it, and I'm surprised it dropped anything. Ooh, silver. I'll take that. Is there anything else down here? Now these cave systems are really cool. It's nothing like Minecraft cave systems, so don't get expected it to be. But they're really cool. There's more down there. Fuck. Yes, please. Give me more. Give me more. Oh, it's an exit. Damn. But yeah, they're cool. They usually contain ore, which is really nice. Oh, that's a fucking red beetle there. Don't want to fuck with him. So yeah, as you can see, this is red. Can I press V? There we go. So there's different tiers of enemies. Okay, so white names means that they are pretty easily killable. Blue names are roughly the same power level as you. Orange names mean that they're going to be tough. And red, I usually don't bother. Should we take him on? Let's just get my pet back first. Get here. Yes, there are pets in the game. Unfortunately, my pets just seem to... Oh, whatever. I'll take him on myself. Oh, God, he's ranged. Oh, shit. And for some reason, my mouse is not working to dodge, which is not good. So, as you can see, when you dodge, you actually have invulnerability for a short time. I think it's about... Oh, crap. I think it's about half a second. This is difficult. I managed to stun him then. No. Now even the arrow is dodging. The arrow in this game is actually pretty smart, very smart. Especially some of the bosses. The bosses do have like certain mechanics that you might find in a lot of MMOs, but they do randomize stuff as well, and it's really cool. So as you can see, my health is right there, and my MP is right there. Now for a rogue, MP is basically just charged up as you attack. In my case, I get it as a dodge as well because that's my specialisation of the class. And if I right click, it uses up all my charge and does a big massive attack. And now HP, obviously if it goes down to 0, you do die. There is no real consequence at the moment for dying, apart from the fact that if you're fighting a boss or anything, then that boss will actually restart. But also you'll get respawned to a shrine. Now shrines are pretty spread out. They're fairly close but spread out, and it can take a while for you to get back to where you was. So that's just something to be concerned with. Right, let's show some of the crafting system now, since we're quite low on HP. So this particular rogue, level 7 rogue, has a lot of stuff to craft. Now I've actually already crafted some of those iron daggers, which are really cool. So you can craft weapons, armour, amulets, food, pots, and formulas. So at the moment we probably want to craft some food. Unfortunately, it needs to be by a campfire. As you can see there, it says it requires a campfire. Now in the world there are a lot of rest spots, camps, which are really cool. They usually contain a campfire and a few beds. Sometimes not always beds. Aha, here we go, we found one right here. They're pretty common, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty easy to find one. And there's a few beds here. Now I'm actually going to just sleep in a bed and recover my health. Yes, you do face palm the bed. I don't know why. Face plant, not palm. I'm a dumbass. And there we go. We're pretty much full now. Now I'm gonna craft some of these nice new foods. They actually give me a lot more. No, they don't give me a lot, but they give me some. So let's do this. Let's craft some pumpkins. Pumpkin muffin. Num num num. As you can see, the crafting system is pretty simple. It just tells you what you need. The left number is how many you have, and the right number is how many you need for the actual product. Now, as you can see, we've probably got other stuff as well. I'll probably do some life potions. I need water flasks. Now, I've got normal flasks, but I need to find water. Now, water is usually pretty common in the game. There's usually little lakes and stuff like that. So, as you can see on the minimap, there's quite a big lake there. Little lake. So, we could probably go there and fill them up. Not too fussed with that. So, there's two different types of healing items in the game. There are food, which I've just crafted, and there are pots. Food you can only consume whilst not moving, so I'm going to consume this mushroom spit. Now I can't move while it's going around, while I'm actually eating that, not going around. So I can't actually move, and if I get interrupted, it stops me eating. Pots, however, you can use while you're moving around. I'm not going to waste it, because I haven't got many as it is. But you can move around while you're actually using the pot, so it's very useful for while you're in battle. There's a few onionlings there. Now onionlings are pretty cool because they give me crafting ingredients that's used to make those mushroom spits. So let's just kill some of these. My pet seems to have wandered off somewhere. Let me press T, see if he comes. Ah, there we go. Hello, pet. So another main feature of the game is pets. Now, when I saw it, I thought, yay, Pokemon, catch them all. Technically, you can actually catch them all if you really wanted to. They're pretty cool. Pets do vary, although not by an awful lot. The main pets that are really useful are turtles, because they actually have tank mechanics. They have aggro mechanics, which means they can actually tank for you, which is really cool. And there's also a ranged healer, which, as you would guess, actually heals you. Really cool. Most of the other pets are melee, like this one here. I would have thought this would have been a bit of a tank, but hey, that's life. Let's kill some more of these onionlings. Let's just get some dodge. I haven't even got my crit. There we go. So you see that brown shiny thing there? That's part of my special ability, which allows me to critical hit on my next special attack, which is really nice. And I'll get that by dodging. So it rewards me for dodging. And dodging itself is a really cool mechanic. However, it does use up stamina. And stamina is used for quite a lot of stuff, actually. So as you can see, stamina is used for dodging. Rogues and rangers do have quite a high stamina regen, so it's not too much of a problem. However, mages and warriors don't have so much. You use stamina for other things like climbing. Climbing's in the game, so if there's a hard to reach place, you can climb. So let's find a big tree. And try and go. Oh, hang on, that rock there. Oh no, I can't jump on the rock. I'm a dumbass. I don't realise that I can actually jump over that way. But no, I can't get up it. What shall I do? Climb it. That's cool, isn't it? That you can do that. And you can climb and climb and climb. That's really cool. Let's show you some of the skills actually while we're here. And while those mowers are just not doing anything to me. So, I've actually got 12 skill points at the moment. Because I've leveled up to level 7. There's Assassin. And there's Ninja. Now, of course, depending on what class you are, these will be different. However, the first little bars are your active abilities. So these will be assigned to 1, 2 and 3. Now you need 5 points in the first one before you unlock the second tier. Now this one's Incept, it's basically a charge. Sneak, I've never really used it because I haven't really seen much point in it because I don't know if stealth's broke. But yeah, enemies can still see you with your stealth, which is really weird. But it does increase your damage and critical strike, which is probably the only sole use of it at the moment. And Shuriken attack, which I haven't unlocked yet, which allows me to backflip and throw a lot of shurikens, which would be really cool. Now these other ones here are general abilities. These are passive. So Pet Master, your pets become stronger, which is really cool. So I've got 5 levels in that, and it increases my health by a percentage. But I love percentage. Bonuses because they scale with you, which is really cool. We also have riding, which allows us to ride a bug beetle. Yay! I can ride a bug beetle. It does make you ride a little bit faster. However, more points in it will obviously increase the speed, as you can see there. So I believe walking speed is 100%. Actually, riding on these doesn't really make it that much difference. As you can see, it's only 9%. But as I put more points into it, it will make me go faster, which is excellent. You can also put more points in climbing, so you consume less stamina. And if you carry on with that, you can actually hang glide. Yeah, you can buy an hang glider and you can hang glide. You do take 4 damage in the game, so bear that in mind. And you actually get stunned if you take 4 damage as well, which can actually kill you. I've actually been killed by that a few times just by not realizing how steep some it is and getting stunned and then dying to a fucking witch, which is always nice. There's also swimming in the game. And you can also have boats and you can sail, which is really cool. Swimming is actually rather important, especially against some of the bosses that you can find in the world. And yes, just as everything's periodically procedurally generated. Yeah, I've corrected myself there. Bosses are as well. Sometimes you'll find elites which are bigger and have special names and they drop good stuff. They also take quite a bit of time to kill. But they're also like bosses as well. So as you can see, if we go to our map, see these little daggers here? That means there's a boss in the area and you need to kill them. Those are missions. There's no quests in the game as of yet, but there will be. There should be. They should be implemented in a bit later on down the line. But at the moment, all we have is missions. So when you kill the boss of that area, you get quite a big XP bonus, which is really nice. But yeah, the only way to gain XP at the moment, though, unfortunately, is by grinding enemies. Now, that's the only downside. That's the only gripe with the game at the moment, is that the only way to actually gain XP is by actually killing enemies. Now, around here, there's not really many enemies that are my level. I pretty much out level, and there's a bumblebee there that actually isn't. So let's charge him. Pew! I missed. Wow. Very skill-based combat system, by the way, so I am quite pivoted. Wow. There we go. I think I poisoned him there. Wow, cool. Or maybe that's my bark people doing that. I have no idea. But there we go. So that's cool. 7 XP for that, not bad. You can see at the top left that there's my HP, there's my XP. Your pet levels up with you as well, so that's cool. As you can see, my pet will actually level up in one more kill. So let's see if we can kill some. Oh, cotton! Get the cotton! Get the cotton! There we go. Let's see if we can kill. Oh, I'm not taking on those witches. Fuck that. Let's take on these plane runners. Yeah, stun. Hacky, hacky, hacky. Yeah. The reason why I'm zooming in every 2 seconds is that because the dodge button is assigned to the mouse wheel. Another bad thing about it is that there's no key bindings in the game yet, which means your dodge button is your middle mouse button, and yeah, my middle mouse button is on my wheel, and yeah, it's not always brilliant unfortunately, but it gets the job done. So yeah, oh ginseng, okay, so I think it's now time to actually go towards the town and show you some of the stuff in town, which would be pretty cool. Get up these bloody things. Let's climb up them. There we go. So much nice to climb as well. And you don't have to jump over every single little block. It actually does that. The game actually does that for you, as you can see. I don't have to keep jumping up every single block, which is something I absolutely fucking loved in Minecraft. Yeah. While I'm still comparing this game to Minecraft, it's nothing like it. Yeah. Everyone's gonna fucking compare it to Minecraft. That's the problem. Right. Let's carry on. Am I going the right way here? Yes, I am. Okie dokie. Oh, a bit of stuttering here. Might get a bit stuttery in the town, which is unfortunate. I really need to get myself a better processor. It is the process that's causing this, unfortunately. Oh, hearts. Heart flowers. Can never have enough heart flowers. Very important for potions. Very important indeed. The other thing I love about this game is the loot system. Oh my god, I love the loot system. It's basically very similar to MMOs in that you kill stuff, you get loot. White stuff is crap, green stuff's okay, blue stuff is pretty epic. I have not come across any other tier of colour yet, so that's something to bear in mind. You can also get little gems, socketable like spirit cubes. Not spirit cube, that is actually a different type. Just cubes that you can add onto your weapons. I've actually got a few cubes on my weapon at the moment. Don't know if you can see, but I've got like a spirit cube and an ice cube on there, which is really cool. They basically infuse your weapons with elements. So I think the green one gives me. I think I got the wrong way around. I think the purple one's the spirit one. The purple one's the spirit one, and that gives me a little bit of lifesteal. It's not noticeable, unfortunately. And I've also got the green one, which is let me sleep. Let me zoom in and sleep. There we go. And the green one is, I think it's slowing. It slows down enemy attacks and movement speed, which is really cool. So that was an in, I believe. Let's just zoom in. There we go. So that was an in. That one actually wasn't an in. Lol. Oh my god. Right, this is an in. Right, it's actually got in on there, so yeah, this is an in. At the inn, you can sleep on beds. There's a few NPCs around as well, which are cool. They don't really do anything at the moment, apart from talk to you and say, the weather's nice. I have a house. I have a pet turtle. Yeah. This dude here, you might want to turn your volume down for this bit, because this bit's very annoying. But this dude resets the time of day for you, so it's 7 AM. And does that. Very annoying. But at least you know it's reset anyway. So as you can see, it's now 7:01, which is cool. Right, so this is the adventure district. Now this particular, that's an inn. Fuck off! I don't need more inns. All the inns are the same apart from the layout, so don't worry too much about it. This is an armor shop. So if we go in here, we can buy armor. We can also sell stuff as well. So as you can see, if I over some of these stuff, these iron daggers, they are worth 20 copper pieces. So we can sell those. The nice thing about this game as well is that if you accidentally sell something that you really wanted, you can actually buy back, which is cool. Right, so let's get rid of that. Most of this stuff that I've got, that I've picked up, is not for my actual class. So there are some items that are, you know, class unique, which is unfortunate. So let's get rid of it. Oh, I probably shouldn't sell that. That is why you have a buyback option. Oh, I don't want the longsword. Longswords are crap. The rogues can actually use longswords as well, and they can also use knuckles. Each class can use, I think, three different types of weapons, which change the way their attacks are. So that's cool, if you're interested in that. Let's just get rid of some of these. Blah, blah, blah. Ranger, mage. That is a cotton chest. That's actually a lot better than mine. So let's keep that. I'll keep that dagger as well. What else have we got? Oh, that's another chest. Is that better than that? Just comparing the stats, the armor and the resist is pretty much the same. The HP, there's significantly more on the dusty cotton. It's got more crit, but it hasn't got now 10 power. 10 power is your attack speed, if I remember correctly. But that's actually better than that anyway, so let's just sell that. Gold bracelet, cotton, ranger, cotton, bloody warrior. Yeah, basically everything that I don't really need. What was that last one actually? That's a 62 dagger, Jesus Christ. Okay, so let's talk to you about these power level shit. So as you level up, as you can see I'm level 7. However, items have a different requirement for you to weld them. So, as you can see, this one is a power level 62. Now, I've only got power level 24. So, as you can see, the power level doesn't match the level that you actually are. So, I think it increases... I don't know how it increases, actually. It seems random. I don't know why. But yeah, you got your stats here, which is pretty helpful, and I've got a power level 24, so that means I can use any item with power 24 or less. So we haven't got a recipe even to learn. That's a shame. Boo. Leftovers. Oh, we could show what that was doing a bit as well, which is really cool. And these are my pets. I've got a few different pets actually. I've got that bark beetle. That's my main pet. I've got a raccoon. I've got a bunny. I've got a mole. Pets are fairly easy to get, but finding the right pet can be difficult, as Kyle will probably show you in his turtle quest, which I hope he uploads, because that was really funny. That was really funny. But yeah, so this is one of the main shops you'll be going to. This is where you get glass flasks, and you need these to make pots. Can't carry no more of them. That's a shame. Iron lamp, so you can get angliders here and wooden boats. I can actually buy an anglider if I wanted to, so let's get that. Now I've bought an anglider, I'm just gonna stick that in my special. Can't use it, unfortunately. I'm not specialised into doing that yet, but it's there. So this particular shop will always have a pet item for you. So as you can see, this is a carrot. I think I've already got a carrot now, but as you can probably guess, a carrot is for a bunny. So I'm gonna get one of those anyway and just try and show you. Also, this particular shop has bombs and recipes that you can learn, which is cool. Want to see if I can get something that might be decent for me to learn. Look, is there anything for me? Oh, there's a green dagger there. Let's get that. Yeah, that's actually a really nice. It's not very often you come across good recipes like that, which is really cool. The world does repopulate and stuff, I think, but shops don't, to my knowledge, which is really unfortunate, because it means you might have to build numerous worlds before you can get recipes or maybe even a pet food that you want from the store, which is unfortunate. I'm not too sure that's going to work in future, but hey, there are workarounds. So, did I pick that up and actually use it? I think I did, yes. Can we show you... Let's show you how to identify stuff. That'll be a good thing. So, these leftovers that I just showed you, those are pretty random. You can get them from anywhere. But, they're like relics, in that you can identify them and they'll give you a very special item. So, as you can see, these are green relics. So, these are going to give me a green-based item. So, we're going to identify that. And that's got me a green longsword. That is actually a very nice longsword, but I don't really use them. Unfortunately, power level's not that high either. Let's try the other one. That's power level of 40. That's going to mean that's going to make a 40 item. Now, that's unfortunately for a mage, which is not very useful. However, that's how you identify stuff. It's a really cool feature, actually. Really cool feature. And I'll just run into a stool like an idiot. Okay, crafting. Crafting, I want to craft. So, first of all, I'm going to use the spinning wheel to get my cotton yarn. I have a lot of cotton. So as you can see, you do that. The great thing I like about this game, which I really loved about Lord of the Rings Online as well, is that you can actually crit stuff. So as you can see there, I actually critted one cotton yarn for 4 of them. So one cotton capsule actually had 4 cotton in them, which is really cool. I like this system. Problem is, it's very random. Whereas on Lord of the Rings Online, you're pretty much guaranteed if you could, you had a certain percentage. This seems pretty random. So, but it's cool, it's really cool. I'm just going to keep doing it until we finish. There we go. Now I've got iron and wood. I think I'll add some silver as well, didn't I? Yeah, I've got some silver, which is really cool. Okay. Let's see what I can craft that's any better than mine. So there's some gloves here that I can craft. In the bottom left, you can see that's 34. That's how much that you own. And in the bottom right, that's how much that you need. I might have already explained that. I'm sorry if I've just repeated myself there. Oh, that is a nice dagger. That is actually a really nice dagger. I might mech that. I need an emerald nugget for that. Wow, I haven't really used any emerald nuggets yet. Let's make this. Let's make these gloves first. Can I make boots? Any better boots? No. Okay. So let's put those boots on. Be a good idea. There we go. Okay. So let's have a look. Here's the forge. So in the forge we can forge iron and silver and whatever else you want. There we go. Ore is pretty hard to find. You can find usually quite a lot of them in mountainy areas, but there are cave systems. But they're fairly rare, to my knowledge. Okay, so we need an anvil now. That's the customization methods. I'll show you that in a bit, which is really cool. Right, there we go. So let's do that. Yeah, I'll go an iron dagger now, which is really cool. Now I'm going to swap that out for the one that hasn't got the special stuff on. There we go. Excellent, excellent. Okay, customization beds. This is really cool. This is for people that really want to customize. So I can stick a weapon in this particular thing, and you can add blocks to it. So as you can see, I can actually add iron cubes if I wanted to. So if I do that, I can add it to there. And hang on, let's just move it. Let's just see if I can move it. There we go. Let's move it around. I can add it to there and make it bigger. So I can add one there and add one there. And it looks like it's just for looks, for the just normal iron. But as I said before, these particular ones are made of different cubes. That's an ice spirit and an unholy spirit. Oh god, I was wrong the first and second time. But yeah, it's cool. These actually give quite decent benefits. I don't think you can take them off that, which is unfortunate. Or maybe you can. Maybe not. Oops. Oh well, that's fine. I don't think I've got any more to try and show you. I haven't really come. Oh yeah, I've got a wind spirit, but unfortunately, I need a 38 pearl for that, which is derp. But that's cool as well. The customization is. So yeah, I've got 2 nice daggers here. That's cool. And I don't know. Is there anything else I can really show you? I wonder if I can show you a boss battle. Well, it's going on to 33 minutes already, and it looks like there doesn't appear to no boss battles around. That's a shame. But there's a very good chance that I might do more content on this. I'm definitely going to follow the progression of this because it's epic. Oh, why? Uh-oh. Oh, no. No, it's... Okay, this might be a bug. I can't stop. I can't stop. Bloody hell. I love Norton. Anyway, guys, as unprofessional as that was my first impressions of this. At the moment, it's pretty cool. I really love it. I love the exploration system. It is really great. There's quite a lot of different biomes in the game at the moment. We've got ocean biomes, these grassland biomes, there's lava land biomes, ocean biomes, I think I've already said that, mountain biomes. There are a few others as well, but I just can't remember them because I haven't visited them yet. Pet system's really cool as well. Yeah, it's really cool. I actually wonder if I could find a bunny for you. Is that a bunny there? No, that That's a vase. Or a vase, however you want to pronounce it. It's a vase. Bloody vase. That's a collie there. There's a tevia. Oh my god, I can't find one. That's a shame. Oh well, but yeah, the pet system was really cool as well. Really is. It's not Pokemon, but it's the next best thing. So yeah, guys. Apart from that, it seems to be grindy for the time being, since there's no quests implemented yet. But you can do missions. Missions do give you quite a lot of experience. And other than that, it's all about the exploration and crafting. And I'm really enjoying it. So then, guys, this is it. And I shall see you later.